Hey, everybody. I'm back again. Yep, I just don't go away. Ask the government. Well, let's talk about the government. Let's talk about United States Patent and Trademark Office, the National Institute of Health. Let's see. It'll help me to see to put my glasses on. All right, so you can see here, this is vital record news from Texas A&M Health. I don't know why I must be touching some. I don't want to do that. All right, so there you go. You can see $1.8 billion. And when? Let's see, right here. May 20th, 2016. That's an interesting month, May 20th, 2016. Because the National Institute of Health funds $1.8 billion to revolutionize the root canal, but that's not what they're trying to do. They're trying to rejuvenate gum tissue. But something else happened on that same month, that same year. This old boy here went to jail with a bunch of felony charges by a tyrannical government. Yeah. Actually, a government that's been bankrupt since 1999. So the National Institute of Health knew about me, knew about gum tissue rejuvenation. The Kalkaska County prosecutor here gave me permission to operate that shop. But not the minute, but within a matter of weeks of me having these pictures in my hand, here he is, first visit, chew the plaque dye capsule. You can see all the red dye, disclosing capsules showing the plaque. Here he is 30 days later, chewed the plaque dye capsules, almost no plaque on his teeth. You can see these pictures real well on the website, oralhealthwithcannabis.com. You can see other pictures there too. Gum tissue rejuvenation pictures. You can listen to a testimonial. You can see pictures of cannabis as a sunscreen. Very effective as a sunscreen. And very effective for burn treatment, pain relief, preventing burns, treatment of burns, pain relief of burns, healing from burns. Well, anyways, National Institute of Health decides they're going to ignore my submission. This is May 2016. Well, something happened in February 2016. I was in Washington State pursuing a research license for marijuana research, the only state in the union offering a research license. And I got a call from this attorney here in Kalkaska, Scott Isles. Says, Ethan, I just got off the phone with the prosecutor. There's going to be no charges. If you want to come back to Michigan, it's safe for you. This is February 2016. Well, I let him know I was out there in Washington State working with the Pacific Coast Economic Development. They were introducing me to a senator and a congressman, and I'd already been in contact with the licensing authority out there with regards to doing research. And so thanks for the update, but I'm good. Within a matter of weeks, they pulled that license opportunity. I come back to Michigan. I get arrested and go to jail with all these felony charges, and the National Institute of Health funds $1.8 billion to revolutionize the root canal. So they tell you, but really what they're doing is trying to rejuvenate gum tissue. And when they finally released the results in the spring of 2019, that's what was stated in the first or the second paragraph of that release. Failed to regenerate gum tissue is what they stated. Failed to regenerate. Well, they ignored gum tissue rejuvenation. Sent me to jail with all those felony charges, put me through that slave court system. Shut down my businesses, stole my belongings, put everybody in fear of having any association with me. Now, I just told you that in the spring of 2019, they announced the results. Well, there's something very interesting happened in the fall of 2018. They already know. They already know that they've failed. Their $1.8 billion is gone, and they have not rejuvenated gum tissue. Well, I hold in my hand here a copy of an email from my patent attorney forwarded to me. This is from the examiner for my case at the United States Patent and Trademark Office. Let's cancel all claims and allow a method for preparing a mouthwash consisting essentially of a cannabis extract consisting essentially of. Now, I had some patent experience, utility patent. I didn't know anything about biochemical. I was dealing with a lot, and I get this email. So a method for preparing a mouthwash consisting essentially of a cannabis extract consisting essentially of A, contacting said cannabis, which is one or more cannabis sativa or cannabis indica or cannabis ruderalis or interbred strains thereof, with human ingestible solvent consisting essentially of glycerin and hexane. Hexane is toxic for human consumption. It is. Hexane is a solvent that's used for extraction for food grade products, but hexane itself is toxic. B, maintaining contact between said cannabis and said human ingestible solvent system under alternating temperature conditions, consisting essentially of glycerin and hexane. Said alternating temperature conditions consisting essentially of I in brackets, a selected time X at refrigerated condition and double I in brackets, a selected time Y at room temperature condition, said alternating temperature conditions having a range from about minus 20F to about 110F. C, repeating the refrigerated condition at room temperature condition N plus 1 cycles where N is a positive integer. And D, filtering cannabis from said human ingestible solvent system under alternating temperature conditions consisting essentially of glycerin and hexane to produce a substantially pure liquid mouthwash composition consisting essentially of a cannabis extract. Doesn't say anything about getting the hexane out of there, does he? Wants to drop all claims. That's the very first thing he says. Let's cancel all claims. Well, let's take a look at this United States patent that was issued. Claims. Holy cow. We got all kind of pages here. All kind of pages. All kind of claims. And in this original application is many patents. Now, State Representative Dar Rendon knows about this. State Representative Gary Peters knows about this. State Representative Jack Bergman knows about this. Gretchen Whitmer knows about this. What was that other fool was in there before her? I can't remember his name right now. The one responsible for the Flint water debacle. What was his name? Goodness gracious. What an embarrassment. The dentist that evaluated this patient knows about this. That dentist wanted to do clinical trials. That dentist is in hiding. That dentist remains in hiding. There isn't a dentist that will come forward. There isn't a medical provider that will come forward. Not one military man that will come forward. An ex-military doctor says, I see it, but I'm not going to say nothing. No. I'm a battlefield doctor. I'm retired. I'm in cannabis business. I see it, Ethan, but I ain't going to say nothing because I got better things to do than have my life destroyed. Yeah. Fact. People, they say, what? I don't know what to do, Ethan. I want to be free. I want my rights. I don't know what to do. How about standing up? What does my dentist tell me? My dentist tells me that if I talk about this United States patent and my oral health in their dental office ever again, I am banned for life. What kind of a world are we living in? This patent was hard won. I just read you the email of the examiner attacking my case. And what does my patent attorney do? My patent attorney plays along with him. Does my patent attorney take it upstairs? Does my patent attorney go to the head of the patent office and say, we got a problem here? No. Plays me. And I pay, and I pay, and I pay. Until one day, I get a notice from the United States Patent and Trademark Office, final office action denied. Your patent is denied. This is after this monkey business, which I've only given you just a small bit of in this little talk. Denied. So I've discussed this in previous videos at some length. I fought for this, and I won it after it was denied. 2 years, roughly, after it was attacked by the examiner. Years after the National Institute of Health funded research study to regenerate gum tissue failed. $1.8 billion after they ignored my submission to them, my reaching out to them. I can't get a job in the cannabis business. Nobody in the cannabis business will license with me. I've been made a criminal. They got this licensing stuff. You got to jump through all these hoops. You got to have all this money in this fiction world, this fiction government that won't tell you the truth about your optimal oral health option with cannabis. No, they're going to do everything they can to destroy me. And they keep at it. And right now, they intend to take my property, my land. I'm not going to let that happen. And I'm going to see to it that these treasonous rats are held to account for what they've done. Pat Whiteford over here, sheriff in Kalkaska County, we're going to hold you accountable. All these state representatives, I'm going to hold you all accountable. Whoever it was that shut down international banking when the Canadians committed to me, I'm going to find out who you are. I'm going to hold you accountable. Now, I own this United States patent. Do you think I can get a United States trademark? No. No, can't. No, I have to get a trademark in every state. Oh, and a license in every state. But not every state allows cannabis. The United States Patent and Trademark Office gave me a patent. They tried to deny it. I got the picture proof. I got the repeatable proof. I got multiple pictures. I got testimony. And I'm done. I'm done messing around. Seed to sale tracking on cannabis is ridiculous. Birth certificate to death certificate tracking is ridiculous. Drinking sewage out of your tap water is ridiculous. So, Russell J. Gould, I don't see anything to discredit him. His journey is long, hard. You get the claim of the life, you become postmaster. Well, I became postmaster without doing Russell J. full colon Russell hyphen J. colon Gould. I think I got that right. I'm postmaster. It's on the back side of my Americans Notice of Liability. That's a register receipt. It's 3806, filled out in their machine. It's a green card returned to me with their bullet stamp or whatever you're going to call that thing on there. There's a picture of the mailer after it was received in Texas. The mailer's got a $0, 0-cent sticker on it. Paid in full. Prepaid. I go back into the Kalkaska United States Post Office just to get supplies where I receive a bad attitude. And they're not giving me the supplies that I asked for. And so it looks different. And I make a comment. Oh, they changed the stickers. No, she's just trying to give me something else. Trying to give me International Mail, Pitney Bowes metered mail stickers. No tracking number on them. And then proceeds to tell me, question me, and then tell me that they've been instructed not to process prepaid first-class mail anymore. Telling me that they stopped doing that in the 70s. Really? Stopped doing it in the 70s. Explain to me this register receipt. Put my eyeball back on here. United States Postal Service, Kalkaska, 105 West 3rd Street, Kalkaska, Michigan, 49646, -5107, 800-275-8777, 0503-2022, 12:22 p.m. Product, quantity, unit price. First class mail, one, $1.36. Large envelope, Kingsland, Texas, 78639. Weight, 0 pounds, 1.5 ounces. Estimated delivery date, Saturday, 05/07/2022. Registered mail, $14.35. Amount, $20. That's for the insurance. Tracking. Then it's got the tracking number. $3.05 for the return tracking. Total, $18.76. A fixed postage, $18.76 minus $18.76. Total, $0, 0 cents. Register receipt. But they stopped doing that in the 70s, before they had computers. Here's the mailer. Copy of the mailer with the sticker on there, $0 and 0 cents. $0 and 0 cents. There's a 3806 all stamped up out of their machine. There's a return card. What kind of government is this? For your health, for your safety, they're going to put you in prison for cannabis. For your health and for your safety, they're going to put you in prison for cannabis. They're going to interfere with your patent application. They're going to deny your patent application. After you win it, the whole system's set up against you so you can't do nothing. Then they're going to come after you. The last thing you have is your property, your land. They're coming after that. I ain't laying down. I ain't laying down. And I don't think they want me in front of a jury. I don't think they want me in front of a jury. You got a comment. I love comments. Avoid the government the best you can do. The best you can. I try my best. Avoid them. They are nonstop attacking us. No. It's time to stand up. It's time to own your authority. It's past time to own your authority. It's time to confront them. It's time for citizens' arrest. It's time for health, freedom, liberty, prosperity, righteousness, helping your neighbor, helping yourself. What we have known as government is not anything you thought it was. And those of you that are awake, you know that. Those of you that are sleeping, you got no clue what I'm talking about. Those of you that are waking up, you're starting to get a clue. I might have been born at night, but I wasn't born last night. I wasn't born last night. A lot of blood will spill. I think it needs to. They're murdering us. They're murdering us. They've enslaved us for generations. They've overthrown our republic. They've overthrown our government. They've given us the illusion that we have freedom, that we have a republic. Got to save our democracy. It's their democracy. It's an enslavement system. It's a debt system. It's a system of scarcity. It's a system of sickness. It's a system of oppression and suppression. They don't want me in front of a jury. I had me a nice little business going. I'm going to have me a nice little business going again. I ain't taking it anymore. Not laying down. For over 6 years, I thought it was just a screwed up system, and I was going to make a difference because I had the actual physical proof, the picture proof, the medical professional that wants to do the clinical trials. New. Then I got the patent. I got notice of allowance. I got to pay for the issue fee. I got to pay for the continuation applications. And it's my last chance to secure the rights for international filings. So I start talking with cannabis attorneys in Ann Arbor, Michigan, where there's all kind of money, all kind of cannabis business, where dispensaries existed long before they became allowed. Long after medical marijuana in Michigan, the state fought us on dispensaries. Ann Arbor protected their dispensaries. Those two bar attorneys made sure I didn't get my PCT. No, they colluded with my patent attorney too. Made sure I didn't get it. I got the proof. I have the evidence. Lawlessness runs rampant. The cards are stacked against you. They have. The tables are turned. Everything's an illusion. Pretty much everything you know is a lie. Everything you thought you knew. They got us talking in babble. They've bastardized our language. They've brainwashed us. They've dumbed us down. They've lied to us about virtually everything. The thing is, there's only a few of them, and there's a lot of us. For example, you got one sheriff in your county. One. That's it. That's where my focus is going. My focus has been on sheriffs. We got elections coming up here. There are no elections. Anything to do with that corporate system, other than tearing it down or getting those traitors to stop engaging in it and be one of the people, is wrong. All these bonds for the wins, 1099As, your income taxes, your this, your that, these courts that aren't courts, all this interaction, anything other than tearing it down or getting those parasites to convert over, either convert over or be held accountable, or both. This shit's got to end. That's all I know. I ain't letting them take my property. I'm not. Not without a fight. You think I'm just going to stand here and let you come in and do it? No. You got no right. You do everything you can to keep me from making money. You do everything you can to keep me down. You do everything you can to keep me in poverty. You think that you can win playing that with me? No. Darrendon. There's a day coming for you. Gary Peters, Jack Bergman, Gretchen Whitmer. Why can't I think of that? Our former governor, Snyder, Bill Snyder. Yeah, he didn't have time for this. Got to pay your property taxes, or the sheriff are going to come haul you away. Yeah. You do everything you can to put me out of business. You shut down my business. The sheriff comes here with Travers Narcotics Team, State Police, Sergeant King, ex FBI guy, with a court order to take everything cannabis related, every baggie, every seed. But did they do that? No, 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 no. They took the car. They took the truck. They took the 30-foot triple axle enclosed trailer. They took the guns. They took the cash. They froze my bank accounts. They took a little bit of marijuana. And my processing equipment that Sergeant King was so interested in, that was custom built, oh, they delicately took those out of the trailer and just set those right over here by the trailer. Just left it with me. 3 magic butter makers, brand new in the box, because I was expanding. It was harvest time. Well, past harvest time, it was time for formulations. Did they take that? No. Buckets and buckets of marijuana. Did they take that? No. Boxes of amber dropper bottles. Boxes of syringes. Not with needles. Gallons and gallons and gallons and gallons of isopropyl alcohol. Gallons and gallons of vegetable glycerin. Did they take it? No. Why? They had a court order to take all that stuff. I'll tell you why. Because back then, the shops that were getting raided were setting back up in business while they were still in court. And they expected me to do the same thing. And then they were going to say, oh, look how much bigger you are. You didn't learn nothing. Yeah, we came and we took all your stuff, and you had this little bit of marijuana. And now look at you. See, that's what they were going to do. I ordered a 5-yard dumpster to get rid of everything that I could have lawfully and legally. And then the stuff that I couldn't have legally, that I could have lawfully, but I couldn't have legally, I couldn't have in that fiction world, I dumped and I dumped and I burned and I burned and I dumped and I burned and I dumped and I burned. Because I was smarter than they thought I was. So here we are now. That was December 2015. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's been a long time. I ain't having no more of it. I'm just not. I'm going to find a couple of men to stand with me. I'm going to do something about this. Where am I going to find them? God will deliver them. But we're going to fix this. It's going to start right here in Kalkaska County. I'm going to stand on this. I'm going to stand on this. I'm going to stand on this. I am postmaster. I am recognized as foreign national to the United States in the jurisdiction of the United States Post Office, in the jurisdiction of the United States Postal Service, under the Universal Postal Union, in the jurisdiction of Kalkaska County, in the jurisdiction of the state of Michigan, in the jurisdiction of the free land of America. They don't want me in front of a jury. Do they? What jury is going to convict me? I start up my marijuana business. What jury is going to convict me? In Michigan, there's medical and recreational marijuana. Kalkaska is the cannabis capital of Michigan. But I got to break through discovery. You can rejuvenate gum tissue, and in the United States National Library of Medicine, it says if you got lost gum tissue, it's gone forever. It's not coming back. When people are going to the dentist, get plaques scraped off their teeth, and I got a formulation that prevents plaque, formulation that removes plaque with cannabis, and a patent. Oh no, you're a criminal. Haven't we stolen enough from you? Haven't we destroyed your life enough, criminal? Now we want your property, criminal. And what, I'm just supposed to lay down and take it? I don't think so. I don't think so. So that's your update here with regards to email from the United States Patent and Trademark Office, the shenanigans of $1.8 billion wasted. Oh, I want to read something in that article. I do. It almost slipped my mind. Come on, device. Uh-oh. Huh. Battery died. How about that? Well, what I was going to read to you is that their procedures don't do anything to prevent bacterial infection in those root canal teeth. And oh boy, have I talked about that. Let's see. My father-in-law had his property taxes reduced to garbage only fee as he was a disabled veteran. Well, I abrogated my property taxes. I did. I held court. My property taxes are abrogated for 200 years. But there's no law enforcement here. So there will be, because that's what's right. I don't think they want me in front of a jury in their de facto fiction world. And they sure don't want to be in my court. They don't like it in my court. No, they don't. So what else do I need? What else do I need? And I got a couple plants out here that are going to harvest. Keep my eye on them. There was some hanky-panky happening with my crop last year. I'm sure of it. Never seen a crop go to hell like that before. No. And I saved it too. I want to get it analyzed. If I could ever find a lab that I could trust, I want to get that analyzed. See if I can figure out what happened. All right, folks. I'm going to sign off here. I'm fighting for you. I'm fighting for myself. I'm fighting for all of you. Own your authority, people. Stand up to this tyranny. I love you. We're going to win this.